Tuesday, March 9th, 2021, we'll call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. One and more.
Okay. Minutes and reports received and filed.
Yes, the sheriff's February 2021 fees were filed, the auditor's February 2021 revenue and expenditure report, and the treasurer's February 2021 reconciliation report were filed.
Boy, you've been busy. Okay. Commissioner Committee liaison reports, upcoming meetings and events.
Calendar is lost in the side. We got planning commission meeting tonight, Mid-Missouri Solid Waste Management District Board meeting tomorrow, HBA meeting tomorrow night, and they're gonna do a presentation for the half-cent sales tax renewal. Economic Development Transition Committee meeting Thursday, Chiefs meeting Thursday night, I believe. And then are we doing our coffee this Friday?
Oh, I don't know.
Renegades?
I haven't gotten.
That's just a running one
Yeah.
that stays on my calendar. And then there's a pork steak and brat dinner drive-through down St. Thomas Sunday. So,
Yep, I had that on the calendar too.
all right, I think that's about it.
Today's Parks Committee meeting has been moved to next week, I believe. Tomorrow starts the commissioners' training at Mill Bottom. That's tomorrow, right? County Commissioners,
Is that
MAC?
for the rookies?
Maybe it's for the
Oh, that's for
newbies?
the-
Yeah.
Okay.
Newbies.
Okay.
Okay, I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, we have till August to get the others done, right?
Yes, and Jeff, you mentioned the HBA on the 10th at Eagles. Let's see, Friday, going to be on the radio Friday morning with Roger Schwartz and Eric Landwehr to talk about Prop A.
okay. Today I have a meeting with schools. Tomorrow we have our press conference, WebEx at 9 a.m. I have an IT virtual meeting tomorrow at 4. Yeah, you mentioned St. Thomas. Then Monday, we have our WebEx with our medical partners at 8. So that's all I've got. Appointments by commission. Appointments to Cole County Road and Bridge Advisory Committee, and this is a order, Cole County order, and we are appointing Commissioner Harriotto to serve on the Cole County Parks Committee.
I'd make a motion to appoint Mr. Harriotto, Commissioner Harriotto, to the Cole County Parks Committee and to the Cole County Road and Bridge
Bridge,
Advisory
yeah.
Board.
Yep. Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Abstain.
Yeah. And I don't have anything on the appointments to the Care Leave Committee. What?
We don't really do an order. Here's
Oh.
So, it's the ones that were,
Okay. Chairman's Larry Vincent, who has no term limit.
Yes, boo.
Secretary Chelsea Kirshner, Finance Debbie, Department Head Michael Kute, Eric Landwehr.
so we replaced Larry with Eric, so
Okay. Okay. So we just need to
approve them as.
approve placing Larry with Eric.
I move to approve the appointment of Eric Landwehr to represent county employees, replacing Larry
Bishop, I'm sorry. Bishop.
On the Care League Program Committee.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We don't have to sign that or anything, okay. Commission comments,
I think there was one more. You have one for the parks and one for the road.
Road and Bridge,
We did them
we did
together.
those, he did them both.
Okay.
Hey, we're quick,
Sorry.
we're quick.
Yeah,
Okay.
Get them all.
that's right.
Bids and contracts, approval and signing of supplemental agreement for professional engineering services with Miko Engineering.
So this is for the old Forge Road Bridge Replacement Project. At the time we were getting the plans finished up, staff workload was a little heavy towards the end of the year, and we asked Miko to do the right-of-way acquisition. This was out-of-scope services in the amount of $3,727.31, and I would ask for your approval of this supplemental agreement. Is there any questions?
No, you sent us some emails kind of explaining the background behind it,
Yeah.
so. Go ahead if you want to.
Motion to approve the agreement for professional engineering services with MECO, MECO Engineering of $3,727.31.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Then we have approval and signing of agreement for professional engineering services with Bartlett and West.
This is for a traffic speed study, a little different type of project from what we're normally used to doing. This would come out of safety improvements in the sales tax. We've had a lot of issues with traffic speed, a lot of complaints, primarily Henwick, Rainbow, and a recent one on Highland Way. We discussed this with the Traffic and Safety Advisory Board and suggested that we look at a study to analyze speed, safety concerns, accident data on the roads, and come up with some different solutions to controlling speed. We get a lot of requests from people asking to put up more speed limit signs, and those really don't do a whole lot. You get requests for stop signs, mid-block stops, and things like that we really need a professional to look at this that's accustomed to doing this type of work, looking at traffic speed and ways to minimize that. So we work with Bartlett and West to come up with a scope and fee. The amount is $19,612. It'll look at those three roads, and if things go well with this and we're happy with the results, we'll look at doing more roads, primarily roads coming into Jefferson City from out in the county, Bald Hill Road, Tanner Bridge, Scott Station, roads like that. So I would ask for your approval for this. The timeline for getting things completed would be this summer, with the goal of the recommended improvements be done with in-house crews. We don't expect to have to go to bid with a contract. So is there any questions about this?
Nope.
Motion to approve the agreement for professional services, engineering services with Bartlett and West in the amount of $19,612.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We might deviate since you've got a bunch of other stuff, and then we'll go back to the new business. So what's your discussion of temporary office cleaning proposal for Public Works?
Okay, if you remember a few weeks ago, we discussed bidding out some contract cleaning. In the interim, 2 weeks ago, Harry was at our office after the Road and Bridge Advisory Committee meeting, discussed with him the possibility of just doing a temporary thing just to get us up to the point that a contract can be signed. We had a good proposal from Classic Cleaning in the amount of $75 per day, and we got a proposal for them for 2 months. The first 2 weeks is 5 days a week, get things brought back up to where they need to be, and then for 6 weeks at 3 days a week. So the total for that would be $2,100, and worked with Jessica and Jill to review the proposal from them, and so they gave it the okay. The main question would be, would you want us to take this out of the road and bridge budget or take it out of facilities maintenance?
That's a good question.
Either place it wasn't budgeted for.
Correct.
Right.
Well, it could come out of facilities maintenance and he doesn't fill a part-time position. So,
Yeah, I think,
because that's kind of what I said, he's got somebody that, do they go out there every day?
In the past, they'd been two times a week, probably
Okay,
not
just-
quite enough. 3 is a good
Two times a
number.
week. So,
I would think maintenance.
It'd be probably a cleaner picture to figure out what the cost is, but I know it's a special fund.
I was gonna say, most of the time with the sheriff and EMS, since they are their own fund in their own building, we take their costs directly out of their funds.
Huh.
But we do indirect cost study, like Greg's cost to the departments, yep. It's kind of in the admin or fee or whatever that we charge, so. Because he does do other,
We've
It-
run into this issue with the health department recently. I almost think it would be better to tie some of those costs directly to those departments, because if we ever have to report the cost of maintaining roads or the cost of running the health department or things like that, it's hard to piecemeal Greg's budget out to those departments directly. So I would think if this was a direct cost to them, it should come out of their budget.
Come on up.
Road bridges.
Okay.
And then the offset potentially is some reduction in admin fees or as you look, not now, but later.
Right,
It's-
so we do that, cost allocation every other year. So yes, you would see possibly the reduction in the salaries there being a reduction in those costs to other departments.
Okay,
because we
Right,
spread that
right.
cost out.
We spread the indirect.
right. I'm going to offer a motion to approve the temporary contract cleaning for Public Works with the vendor being Classic Cleaning and Remodeling. And the charge of $2,100 for 2 months and to be charged to the Public Works account.
Professional services.
We could do a facilities maintenance
You
or
wanna
whatever
open-
in there.
put another
Yeah,
account
I
in
think
there?
we could try to.
We'll
Okay.
work.
hold on, we got a motion on the floor.
Sorry.
I'll second.
I just have questions about where it comes from. We're doing a little more than what was being done out there. So we're adding to the budget here too. I know tying it to road and bridge makes sense too, when we're trying to get other money reinstated or whatever, reimbursed, I'm sorry. But I think it should be part of facilities management, because we should be taking care of those buildings, so I don't know, I'm kinda up in the air on that one right now. I'm not totally against
Yeah,
your
I'm,
proposal,
Yep.
but every little bit we take away from Public Works takes away from what they're able to do, and,
That's what I would say, yes, thanks.
but then Krista makes a good argument to tie it all together, so. I thought we were gonna look at maybe doing this proposal for a bunch of different,
We are.
Well, so I think
Buildings.
it's another discussion if you do a larger contract for multiple places. This particular one is just temporarily for their building.
For 2 months, right?
Yeah.
Until we get a bid.
Right.
Right, so I think it's going to be another discussion once you get the bids back, if you're going to do multiple locations in one contract and things like that. I think that's another discussion to be had. In this particular case, this is directly for them temporarily to get their building up to where it should have been.
okay, so right now Greg is short a person, so we could basically say that money is being used to do this work, but also to take some of the pressure off Greg and his staff. Those couple of days and having to drive out there. I don't have a problem with the price, I think the price is
yeah,
great, so.
I was following the lead of our accounts and auditors and accountants there.
That's what
And
I was
it's
doing.
not a hill to die on as to which,
Yeah.
which account it goes to.
Yeah,
Can I offer that for this temporary thing, we'll just take that out of our budget? And then
Yeah.
A larger discussion as the contract's bid and we got a better idea for what it could cost ultimately. That could be something else.
okay.
Is that fair?
Any other
Okay.
discussion?
How come you never wanna give money up any other time? Tell Eric, come on. Yeah, I'm good. Just wanna
Okay.
give Eric some grief.
We'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Gotta get her office.
You know, you see, we're trying to do a Father Medina, or Father.
I tried.
Okay, now, discussion of paper on MoDOT control
These-
contract.
These will be quicker, Sam.
Okay.
The papermaster paver, this isn't replacing our old machine. It's several years old. I didn't get an actual age on it, but it's been around forever, and those pieces of equipment are high maintenance. And our plan is going into the future, doing a lot more in-house paving on the maintenance end. So this is in our budget. The cost is $51,198. JMG Equipment Company out of Holden, Missouri. It's on the MoDOT contract. We will keep our current paver for a few years as a backup. Like I said, these are kind of high maintenance, but ultimately we'll surplus that old paver after we get comfortable with the new one. So I'd recommend approval of this. Like I said, it's on the MoDOT contract. I think we just need a motion to approve the purchase. So
You good with it?
Mm-hmm.
Make a motion, we approve the purchase of the papermaster paver from JMG Equipment Company.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of purchase of 1/2 ton Chevrolet pickup for Public Works.
okay, this truck it's from Don Brown Chevrolet. As I mentioned previously, it's getting hard to find these on MoDOT contract. I had talked to you last week about getting one from WK Chevrolet in Sedalia. We thought we had that lined out, but in the 11th hour realized that it was not on the state contract. It was some other contract number. Jessica helped us work through that. However, we found the one down at Don Brown Chevrolet in St. Louis for $33,710. And this is a truck that typically would go to like a law enforcement agency, and it's got some extra items for wiring of sirens, lights, and a higher output alternator and air cleaner, which actually will set up good for us because we do wire our trucks for warning lights, flashing lights. So, like I said, they're hard to come by. It's a good price, and I'd recommend approval of this purchase. It's on the MoDOT contract, and it's $33,710.
And you had it in this year's budget too.
And it is in this year's budget.
Eric, was the Sedalia pickup going to be the red one?
Yeah, this one's actually gray or kind
Okay.
of a silver type color. I think they were about the same price, but the one in Sedalia just was not. They could not provide that contract number, and we
Okay.
thought it was. So jumped the gun a little bit. Like I said, they're hard to find, but then we located these down in St. Louis that are on their lot, so it'll be get this week.
I'll make a motion to approve the purchase of the 1/2 ton Chevrolet pickup, Don Brown Chevrolet, for $33,710.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is that it?
I'm done.
God,
Thank you much.
okay. Okay, we will go back to, yes,
I'd like to ask a question on their paving machine, is that like a hot mix?
It's they call it a box paver or pull behind. It hooks up to the truck, and it's a hot mix, yes. And the one we have now it's getting harder to use. This one would just make things a lot more efficient. So.
okay. Unfinished business?
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, want to introduce a new engineer?
Yeah, I can if you get.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got time left on the.
Yeah.
This is Matt Prager. He's our new county engineer. Glad to have him on board. He comes from the conservation department. Was with MoDOT prior. I actually knew him at MoDOT when I was still there. So going back several years, got a lot of good experience. Brings a lot of good things to the county. He's a Wardsville native area, Wardsville area. Lives down St. Thomas right now. So but happy to have him on board.
Welcome to the.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So,
I already said, you, Debbie, you and I are on the same,
Don't listen to
Got a theme there.
I already, yeah, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Unfinished business?
Is that old business or you got old business today?
It can be unfinished,
Yeah, we'll
old.
go for unfinished. Okay, last week you guys approved the policies for EMS for the holiday. We didn't talk about, I just want you guys to vote on paying out the holiday that's been accrued on the employees, to vote on that. And that there be no limit to the 96 hours because of them not having a chance to use that this year. The way I understood, we talked to Matt yesterday, he's already cut people off from using it. So I would like to pay them out on the April 1 check. Not this next one, but the next one. So if you guys would just approve to pay out the holiday on the books.
I think,
Over the 96, I forget what we were doing on this.
We're gonna pay it all out. And they will have no more holiday accrual at EMS. The sheriff will still have it. But pay out their balance and nobody will accrue it
Okay, so
anymore.
not, okay, just for the holiday,
Yes.
okay.
But in our manual, there was a limit of 96 hours that anybody would get paid out. But because of the situation, as long as you guys vote on it to pay out their whole balance, then I will do that.
I think just starting from 0 is best to go. I don't know your thoughts.
Mhm.
I agree. It's something the county owes them sooner or later. So if we move to this new procedure, new policy with EMS, with the holidays, this gets us to the right
Yeah,
starting
yeah.
point. So,
Yeah, and if they still have it on the books and they use it, chances are we're gonna be paying somebody overtime.
to fill it.
To
Yeah,
fill it,
right,
so-
1.5 times, so.
I just think it makes a lot of sense to do it, so, yeah, I'm good with
Me too.
paying it out then and starting fresh.
Does that take a motion?
I would like to, since it's
Okay,
going against what we have.
I have a motion to approve payout of accrued holiday hours to EMS staff that had balances on the payroll of
April 1.
April 1.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And the other old unfinished? New business. Accounts payable review.
I'd ask for approval of accounts payable pending review.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Second and final reading of budget adjustment number 3.
This is for $18,884.50. This is insurance proceeds, what was this? This was on the juvenile ban. So it's basically putting the money back in there so we can pay for the new one, part of the new one.
Motion to approve the court order on the proceeds, insurance proceeds on the juvenile ban.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, sign it. Go ahead and sign it. Signing of Homeland Security Grant Award. Is that Aaron?
Aaron, I think
Aaron?
that's you.
Mine is the CTO Equipment Grant Award.
Homeland
I don't know if that's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Is it? I was wondering about that when I saw it.
Yes, it was somebody put it on it.
Okay,
So we
It
have
was
two
two
different-
separate items in the
so
email.
this is a
One of them-
CTO.
The CTO thing is the Homeland
Is
Security
the
Grant Award.
Yes.
It is.
Thank you.
We were awarded a grant for equipment, and it's $3,460. So just need a signature and initial on each page of that document at the bottom of it.
Okay.
Using it to purchase an MDT.
Aaron, is that one reimbursement? We'll buy it, and then reimbursement?
That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that. I think that's how it usually is, so I would suspect that's how this one is.
I'm going to offer a motion to approve the State Homeland Security Program Counterterrorism Officer CTO Equipment Grant.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Okay.
Probably just you to sign.
Yeah. Okay. I don't see anything else. Do we have anything else?
I'm trying to see if we got any emails or clean out. Old stuff.
I received the Cole County Commission received a certified letter yesterday from the Missouri Emergency Response Commission, and it has new regulations and applies to the LEPC, LEPD, and what we cannot do, and that our emergency management director cannot head up a committee, and anyway. It's a lot of what we can't do.
That's from Mark,
It's a lot of what we can't
how they
do.
deal with a lot of hazardous substance spills and so forth.
Anything else? Motion to go into closed session?
I don't see anything else here.
Oh.
Motion to go to closed session pursuant to Section 610.021 RSMO, personnel issues on 610.021 paren 13 close paren, and real estate under Section 610.021 paren 2 close paren.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Harry,
Aye.
Sam,
Aye.
Jeff.
Yes. Now y'all doing real estate at 10:30, right?
Yeah, yeah. Or 10 o'clock, I thought he said he was gonna be here.
Okay.
Yeah,
There was a personnel one too, I don't know what that was.
I don't know.